So I got ADHD real bad, and my doctor prescribed me Adderall. I fucking hate it. I don't want to be normal. Though that shit is weird. That's how y'all normal people think. Y'all only think about one thing at a time. Fuck that.
I won't speak for everybody who has ADHD, but at least on my end, I'll say that having ADHD does kind of make life fun if you disregard the ADHD tax and the parking tickets and the late fees you have to pay on taxes because you didn't file them in time, and the expired food that you have to throw away, and impulsivity in relationships, and even at work, going from one job to the next, or the fact that we have to take a pill every single day to remind us to take that same pill the next day. It's not too bad, right? There's a lot of things that can make life frustrating when you have ADHD, but when we're not having to deal with some type of consequence that's painful, for the most part, we enjoy our brains. We really enjoy our brains, and when you have a lot of thoughts at once, it's very difficult to not have more than one thought at one time. And this is why, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of my patients will try not to take ADHD medications. Or I keep hearing this thing where people say, I don't want the meds because the meds are going to change my personality, and I don't want my personality to be changed. The ADHD medications do not change your personality, at least in my opinion. I don't believe that they do. But because they are rewiring things in your brain when it comes to neurotransmitters, you should be more focused. You should be more motivated. You should be more locked into a specific thing at a certain time, which will help you start things. And once you started it, then you can see it all the way through to completion. And now that you're getting things done, your confidence is going back up. You feel good about yourself, and then you can get to bed on time, and then everything is better, right? Or at least that's how we hope things will be. However, even though these meds, the ADHD medications that I'm talking about, even though these meds are the most effective meds in all of psychiatry, people still don't want them because they feel like it may change your personality. And when people say that, I think they're referring to the fact that now you don't have all these thoughts in your head at once. You used to have a lot of thoughts, and now it's just a couple of thoughts, a couple of things here and there. So instead of thinking about having to take the trash out, having to get to soccer practice, having to go do laundry, having to sweep the house, having to get to work at a certain time, you're just fixated on the priority task. We're just gonna go to work, we're gonna clock in on time, we're gonna handle our responsibilities at work, and then we come back home, and then we can take care of everything else. And that's the desired result. We want that. We want the ability to lock in on a certain thing at a certain time and get our stuff done. However, it can be a little sad to not have all those thoughts coming at once. Because think about it, you're used to having a million different thoughts, and you like the fact that you have all these ideas pop up in your head, and that's just your norm. You've become used to this. So if you don't have all these thoughts, or if you're just focusing on one thing at one time, even if it is the right thing at the right time, it can feel a bit weird because you're just not used to it. So you're happy that you're getting things done, but a part of you is probably just kind of weirded out by the fact that you don't have any extra thoughts. You know, if you've been living your whole life with extra thoughts, and all of a sudden you don't have but one or two thoughts in your head, that's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, but I mean, the meds are helpful. And at the same time, I do like having the extra thoughts, so I'm conflicted. But the point of this video is, if you have ADHD and you can get to the point where you can appreciate your brain, life becomes better for you. So appreciating our brain and not being too hard on ourselves is how we're gonna get through having ADHD in this world that's made with a neurotypical brain. What's up, y'all? This is Dr. Kojo here. My new course, Understanding Autism 101 with Dr. Kojo, is out now. I've been working on it for a while, and I'm so happy to release it to y'all. If you have autism, or if somebody that you know has autism and you want to learn more about the condition, click the link in my bio or use the link here to access the course. Can't wait to see y'all, and thank you for your attention.